Peace. Today we are here with Miss Ashley Smith. Miss Ashley Smith has been chosen to direct a portion of our mentor program. She will be the drill instructor in our developing a precision drill team. Miss Ashley Smith has been chosen to be the person to head that department. Miss Ashley Smith was a graduate of a ROTC class, and I think that after meeting Miss Ashley and talking with her, I think that she will be the person to really help us to develop that program. So I'm going to let Miss Ashley Smith give you an idea of who Miss Ashley Smith is. Miss Ashley Smith.
Peace, everyone. My name is Ashley Smith. As Brother Arthur was saying, 2005, I've graduated at the ranking of Cadet Major from Lake Clifton Eastern High School JROTC program. I'm also a student of life. I'm learning many things as I get older and grow older. I am also a mother, and this is just a brief introduction of myself, so I would like to turn it back over to Brother Arthur.
Again, we're going to ask, or not ask in the sense of asking questions, but I would like to take this time to share a dialogue with Miss Ashley to kind of get an idea on where she sees our youth today and how we can begin to give a more structured place for our youth. In my own personal opinion, of course, I'm a much older person, and I see moral values and structural living and thinking a better class and qualification for people to be moving in. With Miss Ashley being a much younger person, I think it will be good because of her observation and her views on the younger lifestyle and the younger styles in helping us to refine our class. Miss Ashley, I'd like to ask you, how do you feel about, or how would you see yourself working with a female rites of passage? Because why I'm asking that question is because, many young women, especially young women who have children, their mothering skills, cooking skills, housekeeping skills can really need more coaching and tutoring. What do you think?
I think rites of passage is very necessary in our society, especially with young women, because for a lot of the youth out here, especially the ones who came out of what many of us known as the crack era, are pretty much raising themselves, and what they have acquired and what they have learned, they learned from other people who raised themselves. And you do what you can do at the time. It may not necessarily be the best of choices, or the best moves to make it, but you do what you need to do for the time. But as we see and as we look, we are living in a society where it is really needed. And far as cooking, coaching, I run into a lot of young women that are surprised that I do cook, that I do know how to sew, and I have some type of idea how to keep a house tidy. And I think that there should be classes in the think there should be classes that teach women or growing young women how to do these things and how to properly assume. Oh God, see.
Take your time. It's okay. Just take your time.
I apologize, everyone. Assume the role as a wife and as a mother. So yes, I do think that the role of rites of passage is definitely needed in our society.
You know, we live in a society where many of the destructive behaviors that is given in the society is made legal. For example, the consuming of alcohol. Alcohol does not build character in young people, because too many young people, take alcohol and not realize that alcohol demeans them. And what do you think, or have you ever thought about really teaching young people to restrain from alcohol in developing character? Have you ever thought about it? I'm pretty sure as a young person, you see how young people demean and self-destruct themselves, using alcohol, especially women. I mean, because in order for us to save our community, the woman really is the key, because the woman is the first teacher to the babies. And in our community, it's too often that the men are not responsible. So the first teacher has to be placed, the responsibility for our first teachers has to be our mother or the female in the community. And as a young mother, what do you think about alcohol and this approach to children? When I say children, I'm just speaking of young people, because our children are really introduced to alcohol 12, 13, 14 years old.
Sometimes younger. We all know of the story of the uncle giving the 5-year-old a little taste of beer and saying, "Shh, don't you tell your mother I gave it to you." So it gives like an okay that drinking alcohol is okay and it is fine, but later on when you see the effects of it, as in alcoholism, and coming from a family where alcoholism is very big in my family, I think that at an early age it should be refrained from. I think there should be classes, as there are a few today, but in a sense I think have a lot of let me figure out the word I want to use for this, contradictions. It's okay. We're told at a young age in various health classes that the consumption of alcohol is bad and is wrong. But as you can see, when we go to various places of higher education, colleges and parties and stuff like that, regardless whether you are at the age legally to drink, is there.
But so, the reason why I want to approach it from this angle is because for the crippled aspect in our society, where our people are really in a bad condition, I personally believe that in saving our community, we have to teach the children young, and we have to teach the children really hopefully not to desire the things that will cause them self-destruction and lead them into these ways that will really disrupt a positive and constructive living. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, we're pretty much running out on this tape, so I'm going to stop it here, and we're going to continue on the next tape. You okay with that?
Sure, yes, I'm okay with it.